All right, so we got a bunch of Hogwarts Legacy news to go over today, but check this out right here. Yes, it looks like our feline friend can counter-attack us. You're probably wondering what in the world that is, so I'm going to go over that in just a moment. Plus, we have some significant things happening with Hogwarts Legacy. It's basically doing the absolute impossible. And someone decided to follow Sebastian. How advanced are the Hogwarts Legacy NPCs? Well, we're about to find out. But yeah, let's talk about what's going on with that cat. So, this comes from community manager of Hogwarts, Chandler, who says this: after seeing how some people have treated cats in the game, devs made a fun little internal thing that I couldn't not share. And of course, he shared the video with the cat counterattacking. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, will this actually end up in the game? Is this a feature that WB Avalanche is working on? So Chandler confirmed this is an internal thing only, which I think is a bummer and will not make its way into the retail version of the game. Just wanted to share some of the fun we have here at Avalanche. Also, don't F with cats. Why would you ever want to harm the cats in Hogwarts? In fact, I think it would be cool if you could have them as some sort of magical companion that can join you and do some counterattacks for you. I think that would be so cool if you could actually train animals in magic. I don't know if that goes against the lore of Harry Potter or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into some major news about what Hogwarts Legacy is achieving. Check it out right here. It goes on to say this: in 5 weeks, Hogwarts Legacy surpasses lifetime sales of Elden Ring in UK. Another week on top. Easy peasy for Hogwarts. It has no trouble staying up there on the charts against some very heavy hitters, including FIFA 23, Mario Kart 8. It's outpacing God of War Ragnarok and GTA 5. It is really doing some amazing stuff. It's even beating out Call of Duty as well, as are some of the other games on the list. But yes, it goes to show the staying power of Hogwarts Legacy, and we have some details as to why this could be. Of course, the game is an amazing game, but it says Hogwarts Legacy continues to put up big sales numbers in the UK. The game remained #1 on the sales chart for another week and has now, after 5 weeks, passed the lifetime sales of Elden Ring in the UK, which is just staggering to me. A specific unit sales number for Hogwarts Legacy in the UK was not published. However, we do know that the numbers include digital and physical sales combined for both Hogwarts Legacy and Elden Ring. Comparisons between the two games are being made because they are both breakout hits, not part of massive ongoing game franchises like perennial powerhouses Call of Duty and FIFA. Hogwarts Legacy, of course, is a Harry Potter game and benefits from the franchise's fandom, but it's just such a damn good game in my opinion. But also, it's very accessible. It has those difficulty settings. I do think that that does help the game. Some people may just want to enjoy the lore, the world, the story of Hogwarts Legacy, and instead of it being super impossible or difficult. Not to say that Elden Ring is super impossible or difficult. There are ways that you can actually have a great time in Elden Ring and make it feel like kind of like a normal difficulty game if played properly. But I think that it definitely helps Hogwarts Legacy having those difficulties and appealing to a broader audience for sure. All right, so we got to talk about some secret updates that have happened to Hogwarts Legacy that a lot of you guys are noticing, and also that companion mod, which I think could potentially actually become an actual DLC down the road. Let me explain in just a moment, but check it out. Hogwarts Legacy update secretly fixed game's most annoying issue, and fans are definitely celebrating. And this was confirmed once again by Chandler Wood himself, community manager of Hogwarts. He says this: just confirmed for an additional feature in this patch that didn't make it into patch notes, reduced the frequency of Ignatia Wildsmith's lines, a significant reduction. So while traveling is definitely more convenient with Floo powder, you won't have to hear about it constantly. So thank God they have addressed that, and it seems like has alleviated that issue big time. But yes, some players were also asking, what is Sebastian up to on his time off? So this was posted recently by Meerkat. Check it out right here. They decided, hey, why not follow Sebastian around Hogwarts and see what he is up to. As you can see, he has his own path in the game, and it ends up right down here. But what is he up to? As you can see, he could potentially be entering an invisible room. Perhaps there's an invisible door here, but no. He just ends up facing the wall And this is kind of reminding me of some of the NBC behaviors from Cyberpunk 2077 for sure, which, is fine, I guess, but it would be nice to see them more evolved down the road, that they actually have their own pathing, their things to do during the day and nighttime instead of what we just saw there. Now, mentioning NPCs and companions, we've got to talk about the companion mod that was released for Hogwarts Legacy. I was about to say Cyberpunk. But yeah, the companion mod allows you to bring Sebastian and others along with you through the open world. It seemed to be actually a feature that was supposed to be in the game. Check it out right here. Let me zoom it in. It says, yo, I'm using the companions mod, and Sebastian commented on a treasure map quest. He has 3 comments during the whole thing. I knew there were some unused lines hinting at a missing companions feature, but this one shook me. Let me zoom it in here. You can see that Sebastian is commenting on this side quest right here, showing that yes, it was intended that they were going to have these companions venture out with you, perhaps at any time that you wanted, which I still think would be an amazing feature to enter into this game. Will it ever come to the game? Honestly, I would not be surprised if that didn't happen, because we've seen games do that before. So yeah, it would be really, really cool if they did that for Hogwarts Legacy. And a lot of you guys want to see the Dueling Clubs extended. I think this would be a cool DLC as well. Make it very replayable. It says, love the missions and really enjoyed practicing spells against enemies, especially ones that made the player use different spells to break shields. Why not extend it further, include more students and tournaments, more quests, and expanding to other parts of the world? Having it be replayable would be a huge plus. Loved practicing my spells and battling others at Hogwarts. Of course, there is the arena, but that's not the same as being at Hogwarts and testing your magical skills against other students. So yes, I support this 100%. I think it would be really, really cool. I think they need to do something with, of course, Quidditch and an underground type fight club. They did advertise that fight club initially as being kind of underground and mysterious, and then they kind of lifted that story arc, and I was kind of disappointed when they loosened the story arc around that. I still think it should have been more secret, dark, or something like that with an underground fight club. So yeah, maybe they could discover that again in some sort of DLC down the road. All right, time to go over your top comments. Remember, leave a comment down below. It could end up in a future video, so let's do this. So my most recent Hogwarts video was about a big new update. They finally did it. So yeah, some changes to the game. Check it out if you missed that one. Now let's see what you guys had to say about it. Javier says this might be a nitpick, but I was disappointed that you couldn't invite your friends to the room of requirement, especially Poppy. It would make total sense if it was at least her to check on the hippogriff and the other beast, and occasionally even groom them for you. Man, yes, it would be so cool if they added companions more and more into this game, where they visit your room of requirements and even like a hangout spot at your house's location. I think that would be an amazing feature as well. Now, Cephas Ghost says this, I understand not flying your mount in Hogsmeade, but you should at least fly your broom into town. There's plenty of space for it. So yeah, about that, there's actually a mod that lifts those barriers and allows you to fly everywhere. So it is actually doable. I was wondering if it was like a technical limit or something like that. That is not the case whatsoever. It seems like it's possible. So I don't know why they decided that exactly now. The Off the Second says this, they need to add a very hard option for those who enjoy the combat and are good at it. Hey, we got some Dark Souls, Elden Ring fans playing Hogwarts Legacy. They need their difficulty settings. So maybe, just maybe, if they add like a new game plus option to the game, they could potentially add a newer difficulty setting. I've seen games do this time and time again. So along with like a companion DLC and new game plus, I would hope that they could tap into those things in the future. Only time will tell. But from the recent news, based on the fact that this game has sold so well and has been overwhelmingly positively received, I would think that they're going to do some major content updates down the road. But thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Hogwarts Legacy. And yes, I am covering Diablo 4, so please tune into those videos. You're not going to want to miss that. Smack that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.